Alright guys, welcome back to Son of Scotland TV, here to bring you 2015 Extreme Rules predictions video. Extreme Rules coming from Chicago tonight. We'd rather see CM Punk, but we're not going to get him, so I suppose we'll just have to settle for some CM Punk chance. You know, fucking hell man, that's how bad WWE is. Everyone on the roster shit, and the best that you can hope for is some chance of a guy that left over a year ago. Anyway, let's get stuck into the match card. On the pre-show, New Day defend against Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. And I'll be surprised if the New Day win. They suck. Kofi Kingston's been pushed about 10,000 times. And he's just a mid-carder, guys. He's never going to be anything more than that. You know, I mean, they've tried so many times putting him in feuds with, like, Orton and, I don't know, can't remember, but he was in fucking loads of feuds, man. Sheamus. They've tried to push him to be, like, you know, a top guy, main eventer, but it's just not happened. Never will. So Cesaro and Tyson Kidd should win. Cesaro should be a main eventer, but WWE don't see it. They say they can't talk, but fucking Roman Reigns can't talk, so what's the difference, man? We have a Chicago street fight between Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose. You know, I suppose it's got potential, but these street fights are just stupid, lame gimmick matches, and you know, they'll probably have like Chicago weapons there. It's like when you get this Christmas specials on SmackDown, you've got them hitting Christmas trees and shit like that. Like, fuck that shit, man. It's so fake, man. How are we supposed to get excited by these kind of fucking... You know what I mean? I want people to take real chair shots, thumbtacks, you know, like Mick Foley did. They use these stupid breakaway weapons, man. They don't hurt, you know what I mean? We know that. We're not fucking stupid, man. And then last week on Raw, they had a battle and they made like a huge deal of Ambrose almost getting thrown off like at the stage, which was a 2 feet drop. Come on, to fuck, don't insult our intelligence. Then we've got a last man standing match between Big Show and Roman Reigns. Reigns obviously going to win this. This match is going to suck. Enough said about that. A kiss me arse match between Sheamus, Dolph Ziggler. Once again, don't know why. Prefer Sheamus as a heel, but it's not going to save this match. Why are you two having a kiss me arse match? Why? I mean, why did kissing anyone's ass get brought into the equation? Is Vince McMahon a gay fucker? Homo that wants some, like, I don't know, is this a fantasy of him? Does he want to see someone get their ass kissed? Because let's be honest, he brought out the whole kiss my ass, you know, fuck Vince McMahon, fuck this match, load of shite. Next up we have the big ass versus the big tits. It's Naomi versus Nikki Bella for the Divas title. No one gives a fuck. Hopefully Naomi wins because I hate the Bellas, but I'm not expecting a Naomi win. Nikki Bella retains there. Oh, by the way, for the kiss me arse match, I'm going to say Sheamus wins. And for the Chicago street fight, I'm going to say Ambrose wins. Forgot to give him my predictions, guys. This pay-per-view fucking sucks. Next up with Bad News Barrett versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title. I can't get excited about Daniel Bryan in a mid-card, you know, role. It's just whatever, man. I don't think he should lose the Intercontinental title, but he's well beyond that. So if he does, then it's not a big deal because he should be going for the world title, but you know, whatever. Russian chain match between Cena and Rusev. Oh, by the way, fuck, I'm still forgetting to give you the prediction. Bryan is going to win the Intercontinental match. As for the chain match, I mean, what is it? If both men going to be chained, is it going to be like a chain on a pole? I mean, I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but it's going to fucking suck. A Russian chain match. Are we supposed to get excited about that? I don't think so. Cena wins, but it is what it is. It's going to be shit. Personally, I'd put Rusev over because Cena is well beyond the United States Championship, just like Bryan is the IC, so I don't know what. See, like, why people like Cena and Daniel Bryan, they don't necessarily need titles. You can put them in main event roles with it, especially Cena, man. You can have him, you know, like a second from last match, you know, that shit, without having a title on him, so I don't see why they just don't do that, giving them the US title. Didn't make any sense. And the main event, steel cage match for the WWE Heavyweight title. Randy Orton versus the champion Seth Rollins. RK was banned and the Guardian of the Gate is Kane. What the fuck, the Guardian of the Gate, really? Fuck, couldn't they just say, I don't know, Ring Enforcer or fucking Timekeeper or some piss? Guardian of the Gate. How lame is this shit? As for the match, you know, this should be the best match of the night, I think. Seth Rollins will win. At least I hope he will. If Randy Orton beats Seth Rollins, then I might just give up altogether in WWE. Can't see that happening. It would make zero sense. Why have Seth Rollins win at WrestleMania just to have him lose to Randy Orton? So I hope that doesn't happen, but no matter what happens, it's not going to be a good pay-per-view, guys. It's fucking shite, man. We've got no Lesnar. You go from WrestleMania where they have Sting, Lesnar, Taker, to this shite, man. It's just a fucking bunch of jobbers. That's all it is. We don't even have fucking Bray Wyatt on the match card. Why not? I mean, if he's talking about Ryback, why don't they fucking have him talk about Ryback the first week after WrestleMania, or the second week even, to sell the Undertaker match? I mean, why have him do all these promos and not mention Ryback? They not even have him face Ryback. Fuck. It makes no sense, man. Is Bray Wyatt a guy that only wrestles now like 3 times a year like Brock Lesnar? Makes zero sense. That's it for the review. I mean, for the predictions video, I will do a review after the show, but fuck, I hate talking about wrestling, man. It's so depressing. It makes me depressed. Makes me want to go and slit my wrists and hang myself, guys, and that's what I might go and do. So yeah, if you don't hear from me from now on, then you know what's happened. I've had enough of WWE, had enough of life. But until next time, guys, peace out.